Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. In today's video, we're gonna play some more Rise crossover. So the game just got a midweek update, and it's pretty cool because we're actually getting 2 updates this week. So after this update that just came out, we're gonna get a new update on Saturday in the morning. It's gonna be lit. Apparently, it's gonna be a big one too. As per usual, guys, the content you're about to see was a live stream, so just bear that in mind. If you guys want to tune in, hang out, and actually play this game with me when I'm live, then just tap in. You know what I mean? Links located in the description below. Now, if you guys want to continue to see more content on this game, just drop a like on the video, and I definitely got you guys. Without further ado, let's dive right into this.
Hey, yeah, I've been laying low and getting to some plays with the bros, cause the pros got a pro with all under control.
Golly! Yo, this game is looking a lot prettier, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, this is why they mentioned that UI really makes a difference when it comes to a game, because y'all peep how much nicer the game looks with this UI. This UI fits perfectly, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This UI is super nice. Whoever made this cooked. It's nothing crazy and over the top, but it's nice. It really fits the color and the vibe of the game itself. Okay, so apparently they've added in new features to the Infernal Castle, which will hopefully maybe showcase. I don't really know. We don't have too much time to be playing today, so we'll see if we can do that. But they got like 2 updates planned, right? They have this midweek update, and then they have a new update going up on Saturday, so that's gonna be pretty litty. But apparently, obviously, as you guys can tell, you know, they've reworked the UI and everything. I don't know if the sub menus. Oh yeah, yo, the sub menus are all different now. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is nice. All right, hold on. Let's click guilds. Ooh, yo, this UI, I no glaze or nothing, but it really, like, genuinely, I feel like this genuinely looks really nice. All right, as you guys can see, we're almost at our next upgrade for our guild. I will put in some gems right now. Actually, you know what? Watch this, chat. Wait, what the hell? I meant to do this. There you go. Put them bad boys in there, chat. And oh, we still not good enough. All right, never mind. I kind of messed up low-key because I needed some gems, but we can easily get those back. Hold on. Bro, gang, you guys are tripping, man. You guys are doing hella damage. Look at all the damage these guys are doing. They're not even letting me, let me get some damage in there, twin. That's crazy. All right, so let me keep looking through the UI stuff, right? So, like I said, you know, everything's completely different. Oh, that's just a spawn the boat. What about our shadow inventory? Ooh, this looks so much better too. Yo, this is nice. What about the tutorial? That always looks scuffed. Yeah, this still looks scuffed, but our inventory looks like this now. What's this? Oh, that's like multi-cell up here. Not bad. Items inventory, not bad. Yo, they really getting themselves geared up. What about the shop? This shop looks about the same, but this is pretty nice. So my boy Tariq says the guild can have up to 50 people now. Oh, that's right. Look, we're 34 out of 50. Oh, they've updated that. Nice. And they didn't make the upgrade any bigger, I don't think, than what it was before, because our guild is still max for the guild player upgrades. So apparently, if we go into settings, they've added an auto upgrader. Where is that at? Or is it not in settings? Where the hell's the auto upgrader? Okay, let me, hold on a minute. Let me go back to the starter area, chat, to the soul leveling city. By the way, another change they've done is in the index, apparently now they have ultimate damage. Oh, that's sick. So, like, for example, the hell are all these units? They added new units into the game? What the hell? I think they did. I've never seen those units before. What the heck? All right, anyway, so if we make Beru G rank, we max him up. You see, we see his damage and then his ult damage. That's pretty cool. That's the W addition as well. Yo, man, I really love what they're cooking up with this game. I ain't gonna hold you. I do think this update did mess up a lot of people's AFKs. Right, because they updated the game. Game's averaging like 180k players when normally averages around like 250. So I think a lot of people's just AFK stations, right? Probably dedicated machines just to AFK on the game are all scuffed. Oh man, when they come back 3-4 days later to see, oh, how many games did we get? And they see a fat disconnection. Crazy. Chat is saying for me to rank up. Yeah, I had that in mind. That's why we have all this cash on us, because I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of weapons. I probably should have done that before I came here, but they said there's an auto upgrader. I don't know what the hell that is. Is that for this? There it is. Yeah, it is for weapons. So they have an auto upgrader, which I would assume would just automatically upgrade all the weapons or the weapon that you select here. Okay. So let's do this first, right? Let's go ahead Try our luck. Go to the weapon shop over here. We'll buy as many as we can with all the 2.5 key cash that we have. Sketch in this chat says you can get a B rank with all that money you have. It'll do 10 13 QA. That's hilarious, twin. Take a look at how much damage my weapon right now is doing. 14.3 on a C rank. Because I have sharpness 8 on it. I got pretty lucky with this roll. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be a shame. I don't like how the game, honestly, makes you lose your enchants on rerolls. Well, not rerolls. Duh. Like, that's obvious. But I mean on the upgrades, bro. So apparently, if I bring up the stats, man, yo, the announcements look way better now, too, when they pop up on the screen. This new UI is just a big W. But in stats, right? Can you tell I don't run dungeons in this game? Like, look how many dungeons I've done, chat. I swear to you, I don't run dungeons. But in stats, they've actually tracked the max floor in Infernal Castle and then the castle count as well. So I don't know why it said, oh, well, I haven't cleared an Infernal Castle. I don't know why it hasn't tracked the max Infernal Castle floor, but I guess it's a new system, so it'll start tracking it now. But all right, not bad. Apparently, hold on, let me check this out. Let's go check this out in the guild floor over here. So if you guys take a look at the runes and stuff like that, apparently now runes affect the drops, like the world runes. So the dragon rune, which is not in here, but if you have it, right, makes it so that enemies drop items from Dragon City in the dungeon. That's pretty OP, right? Isn't that crazy? So they also have a new Dragon City dungeon map, which, to be honest with you, it has to be from the Dragon Ball area, probably. So with the guild upgrades, right, we saw how Tariq told us earlier that they upgraded the maximum amount of players. So now in upgrades, if we go to guild over here, like the shadow damage boost, the multiplier was upgraded. So instead of the buff giving you a flat like 1% increase, it now gives you a 1.1 times multiplier per level. So that's actually really good. And apparently, by the way, chat, we're gonna rank up, but apparently they've also added in like rarity visual updates and buffed monarch strength. I think that's monarch as in the actual rank, I believe, right? And then for the index here, these have to be like maybe monarchs. I don't know, because they're new rarities, so I don't really know. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go back to the bottom floor of this, because I think they changed the gems required to upgrade your weapons again. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been tough enough as it is to upgrade our weapons, right? So, like for example, all these weapons that we have now, 118 trillion. Oh, okay. Well, let's do auto upgrade. Let's do that. There you go. So we got all the weapons that were E ranks upgraded. So now let's do all the ones that are D. 224 trillion. Okay, that's not horrible. Could be worse. Let's do all the D ranks now. And obviously we'll keep this D rank alone because it has our buffs on it. I don't have enough gems. Man, what the oh my god, bro. All right, let me bitch, I want to talk to you. Let me go back to the Dragon Ball Island and we'll get some more gems, dude. So I'm gonna go back into the index, because apparently they've added in 4 new special bosses to the Infernal Castle. But I only see 2 that I can think of, maybe a 3rd one here. Where's the last one? Am I tripping, chat? Or is it literally these 2 and these 2? I don't know. I'm confused. Anybody know, chat? Sketch says it is those 4. Oh, okay. So I guess, yeah. The heck? So it is these 2 and these 2 down over here. Interesting. So this must be Jin Woo's. No, not really, right? Which one's Jin Woo's shadow? Because what the hell? This looks like Chai-En's like shadow or something like that, or silhouette. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out if we happen to get them, because apparently with the update, they've added checkpoints to the Infernal Castle every 25 floors. So I would assume that means that maybe whenever you start an Infernal Castle, instead of starting from 0, it'll start you at 25 every time. I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll see how that works. So we also obviously have the 4 new bosses with this update, and those appear every 25 floors. And you defeat them to unlock the new shadows. So if you want to get these new shadows with this new update with the Infernal Castle, it'll be pretty easy technically, because you just save your checkpoint and try every 45 minutes. All right, chat. I think 5 QA gems is enough for us to get all these swords upgraded and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so let's select our weapon, and I guess we got to put all 3 of them first. There you go. And there you go. That upgraded it. So now we got to select our C rank. Wait, actually, can I just choose one? No, I gotta choose all 3. All right, whatever. It is what it is. So rank B, baby. All right, there you go. So that's our first B rank weapon. As you guys can see, we're gonna try to get something good with it. You need 77 rare powder for this. That's nutty. I'm just gonna use tickets. Garbage. Tickets. Garbage. More tickets. I don't have enough tickets. All right, now we need powder dust. Damn it, I don't have enough of that either. Oh my God, chat. All right, I'm gonna have to use Robux because what can you do about it? Let's buy 500. All right, let's buy 500. This will give us basically 10 tries, if anything. Worst case scenario, as they say. I think they have adjusted the prices. Not really. Never mind. I thought they adjusted the prices of the tickets. But yo, come on, please. Can we get something good, please? Woo! This is trash, actually. This always happens to me when I get a new weapon. Like, I don't know. Like, man, this weapon does less damage than my my C rank. I hate when I get like a 3 like enchant roll, and it's just, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, chat, I'm gonna keep it. I don't care. I'm keeping it. Sharpness 8. I don't care about the drop chance, drop this, whatever. Sharpness 8 is good enough. We're doing 27.1 QA. That's insane, bro. Insane. All right, W roll. So now we can equip this. And I guess next up, we'll try to get an A rank weapon. That's gonna take like a day or 2 of AFKing. No kizzy. But yo, 27 QA is W damage. All right, so right now it's the 28th minute of the hour. We have up until the 45th minute of the hour for us to check out this new Infernal update. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is rank up. All right, we'll see how fast that happens with this weapon. And hopefully it's, I don't know, it's pretty good being a double S rank. Sketch says you can go to M rank with that. I wanted to save up a bunch of cash. And bro, did they update the way the maps look in the dungeon? Maybe it's the UI that makes everything just look nicer, to be honest. But what I wanted to do was max out, not fully, like our weapon. Probably get it to like A, you know what I mean, like A rank. And then try to get to N+. This weapon, I heard, can carry you to N+. I just don't know if it happens at A rank or whatnot. Sketch says I got to N+ with S rank. IDK if you can do it A. I don't know. We'll try. We'll see what happens. If anything, I feel like AFKing for a day or 2 should get me enough cash to get the weapon to S rank, I would assume. All right, here we go. Here we go. Boss time. I'm about to Coco Kyota. These new cutscenes for the bosses in this mode must be new, by the way. Because I don't remember them being, or there being cutscenes for the bosses in, you know, rank up dungeons. But there we go. Let's leave. We should now be a double S ranker, I think. I don't know. We'll see. And indeed, chat, check that out. The hardest, Lou the Real Gamer. Double SS rank, baby. Woo! All right, let me close this out and we'll rejoin our private server. All right, so we got to check to see how much damage we're doing now with our weapon. Oh my gosh, Brody. Instead of 26 QA, we're doing 33.45 QA damage on sharpness 8 on a B rank. This weapon is disgusting strong, bro. Nice. All right, lit. So after a long ass time, the Infernal Castle has appeared. Let's go check that out. All right, chat. We should be able to at least get to, let me turn auto arise on. Let me see my shadow inventory. 21. Good. So we should be able to, at the very least, get to like floor 25, 26. Which ironically is when the new like checkpoints start. So we'll see what we can get. Yo, if we get one of the new bosses, I'm gonna be so happy, man. Did I miss one? Am I tripping? Oh, I'm definitely tripping. Ooh, all right. Floor 10. We're gonna rise a Mihawk. This is, I think it's guaranteed that it's an S rank at this point because it's only floor 10. But we'll check our inventory nonetheless. All right, let's check this out, chat. Mihawk. Indeed it was an S rank. All right, whatever, it is what it is. Chat, do you think it's too OP if they would have made Infernal Castle playable with like a team of people? Maybe it would have been too OP, to be honest with you. They probably would have made it hella hard too if they made this like doable with other people. Soul says I think they are thinking of doing that. I don't know, bro. I think they're gonna like make this scuffed because right now it's really good to run this every 45 minutes because it's low-key kind of easy and you get a good amount of dust out of it. And also shadows, but if they make it to where you can play with other people, I feel like they're gonna make the balancing too hard. Okay, guys, we're literally 3 floors away. I mean, it's been really smooth sailing. Typically, when I'm running this dungeon, with my previous weapon, the way that it was before, I would start struggling at like, yeah, honestly, on floor 22, the floor that we're at right now. So, but as you can tell, like, we are just still one-shotting everything. So I don't know, bro. I think we can make it way past floor 25, yeah. Maybe get to like maybe 30 if anything, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh, chat. Okay, so we are on floor 25. Check this out. This is one of the new units. Let's see if we can arise it. RNG guys, please. I'm on my knees, please. Oh my god, bro. All right, we did not get one of the new freaking units. Damn it. All right, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe every 5 rooms after 25, you'll get the new units to spawn in. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get to 30. Because we're still one-shotting everything, so this is insane. Oh, I spoke too soon. Bro, on floor 26 is taking 2 shots now. Soul says I got her. Is she good? What rank you got her at, by the way? Soul says double S. Oh, shit. Nice. If I would have got her at double S, she would have been right into my my squad. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, twin. I don't know if we clear 30, because 29 might be kind of hard. I don't know. We'll see. All right, chat. We made it to 29. Yeah, 29 is kind of tough, but we should be able to get it done. 30 is gonna be the real question. I might have to pop like a... By the way, I've been curious about this. Like, I haven't confirmed it, but do these boosts, like, it says it's a shadow potion, but does it work for your character too, or just like your shadows? I know, obviously, like I said, it says shadow potion, but I don't know. All right, so definitely didn't think we would get 29 done, but here we are. Now the question is, can we get 30 done? Matter of fact, I'm gonna cheese it. Fuck it. I'm gonna go straight. Ah, and the boss is Mihawk, bro. Whatever. I'll kill Mihawk off and then we'll get the heck out of here, man. Let's see if we can arise him, though. By the way, let me check this out, right? Has the stat system been tracking? Has not been tracking our Infernal Castle floors. Oh my god, we couldn't even arise his shadow, man.